welcome back to another episode of the Be Brave podcast mini minute series with me, your host, Greta. In today's episode, we will chat about a few of the things I no longer do or think about since recovering from an eating disorder. Just a reminder though, that every eating disorder is different. If you didn't or don't experience some of the things mentioned today, your eating disorder is still just as valid. One of the things that I never do anymore is counting calories. Whilst calories used to be daunting and scary, they're now something that I rarely think about. I almost never know how many calories are in what I'm eating or drinking, and if I do happen to see the value, it doesn't bother me. Additionally, I no longer remember the caloric value of many food items that I used to have memorized, which for a lot of people I think will be surprising. You think that it's become so ingrained in your mind that it will never go away. But once you start to stop focusing on it, it just fades away because other things take up that space. The obsession and fear with calories goes away. Another thing that I don't do anymore is body checking. I used to be so concerned about knowing what my body looked like all the time, using any sort of measure to figure it out. Now, I only really look in the mirror to make sure an outfit looks good or to make sure I don't have food on my face or any sort of dirty marks on my clothes. Another thing that has changed is that I don't worry about the timing of my meals anymore. When I was deep in my eating disorder, I was very worried about what time I had each meal and snack, and would be really stressed if it was even 2 or 3 minutes past that time. Now, I eat when I'm hungry and when it makes sense logistically. So if I'm hungry, I'll have lunch at 11:15 in the morning. Or if I'm hungry really late at night, I'll have a snack at 11 p.m. or 1 a.m. or 3 a.m. or whatever time it is. Time no longer holds the value that it used to. One of the last things that I don't do anymore is constantly think about food. I used to be in maths class or something like that, and the teacher would explain some serious thing that we had to do on a test and was very important, and all that was going through my head was, Kit Kats and ice cream and this and that and all the foods that I wished I could eat. Now, I no longer constantly think about food because my body is well nourished and it knows it doesn't have to worry about receiving adequate amounts of food. Also, I allow myself all types of food now, so my brain isn't obsessed over certain things that it deems as scarce. The only time I really think about food now is when I'm hungry. So then, I go and I eat something and I stop thinking about food again. Eating disorders are tormenting and difficult. They fill your head with so many unnecessary and obsessive thoughts. With recovery though, it will fade away. The thoughts diminish until they're no longer there and you're free to live your life. You are strong, you are enough, and you are worthy of recovery so you can let go of all of your eating disorder's thoughts. Until next time, keep being brave.